literally just in bed programming, and I was like, why don't I just record it? So here we are. I don't know. I usually just record from my desk if I ever do it or stream it. But so currently, like I said, in bed, I'm a little lazy. It's like 9. Yeah, it's pretty late. It's 9. Uh, and just programming, working on OstrichDB. I'm incorporating a new logging system, getting rid of some of the slop that I had in here before, and adding more slop. So basically, what the problem originally was user. There was no real like user logging. Okay, um, there was only from the point of view of there being a singular user of the server. Then yeah, there was logging. But now the goal is to have multiple users on the server. Um, so there has to be individual logging. So I know this looks very cluttered here, but basically, I'm getting a user from the project's context. I'm making that user, and I'm just logging specifically to their log file. Okay, um, and that's it. So depending on a user that's over the server, that gets straight to their log file. So um, the problem is I'm doing this in the handlers because over the server, like in the server code itself, it's pretty fucking ass to try to figure that out. I guess I could probably find a way to get that. But I think it's just be easier, to do it this way. So basically here, like I have this, it takes in a struct. So we're making a struct here, make a new server event, right? And then I'm just gonna add some text, and that's really it. And I'm kind of copy and pasting. I did a little bit a moment ago, um, a little earlier, like here and here. Um, so yeah, I have about, let's see, we're on line 735 now. Got about 1,000 more to go. It's not going to be that bad though. It's mostly just copy and paste and making sure I get the user contact ID from context. I don't know how long the battery's going to last on my little MacBook here. So anyway, um, so here we are doing we're getting what? What are we doing here? We're getting the collections. Um, um, but none were found. Like that. Easy day. And here, down below, this is in the event that there were collections found. And so we would just log it. This is kind of the trend. I don't know. This is probably not the best practice. But we do need logging because we want to have users. We want users to have the ability to go through their logs. Oh, excuse me. I'm very tired. We want users to have the ability to go through their logs, and I think the best way for that would be to just straight up log every fucking thing, and then people can go through it, right? So for those who've never seen OstrichDB before, this is OstrichDB, the server code for it, the net code, if you will. It's, all pretty much all of the projects written in Odin, with some Go here and a little C here, C there. Not much, really, not much at all, honestly. Um, okay, so we got a project context. So what we want to do is we're going to do current user is equal to users dot make new user, and it's just going to be project context dot user ID. That makes our new user. I don't need to worry about freeing the memory because I handle that in another place. And so same thing here. Request is successful, and this time we're looking for clusters and fetched clusters within collection. I'm going to change this to use string formatting. So fmt.print tprintf. And then we'll do this within collection, and then we'll specify what collection it is in collection.name. There we go. Actually, clusters like that, and then that'll be that. Okay. If you can hear my AC, I'm sorry, it's very loud. There's a vent right by my head. All right, so then that returns that, and then we got the same thing down here. Before we return our response, we will log it. I'm gonna fix this one too because this one is specifying that none were found. So, but none were found. All right, and then that should be good. And we're gonna go down now. We're doing a specific cluster. So same thing as before. You may notice I have a lot of commented out code. That's because shit was breaking and I was freeing memory that shouldn't have been that wasn't even allocated. So manual memory management, very fun stuff to learn and master. I'm far from it though. So same thing. Current user is equal to users.make new user. And then we're just going to pass in project context. Project context dot user ID. And there was a parse error. Should we handle there being a parse error? This would return a 500. I don't think I need to log here because I don't know. Like there's gonna be a server logging, and I think there should just be the backend runtime logging. But I don't know. I think server logging is definitely the most important. So I'm not gonna worry about that there. We will do the. Oh shit! I copied that, didn't I? Also, this should be like this. Oh shit! I gotta go back and do this over again. So this would be more like fmt.tprintf. And we're just gonna encapsulate that sucker. And here we would just put the collection's name. So collection.name. Like that. And now we're going to do that again down here, but with the collection's name and the cluster's name. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. Cluster.name. Successfully fetched records. Successfully fetched records within collection blank cluster that cluster dot name, and then we do that, but none found. So I better put that there. This is the most boring shit, honestly. Like, just, copying, pasting code and changing a little bit here and there, depending on the result, is not. It's not ideal to be recording it, but again, I don't know. I need to do it more. Like I just be programming. I remember there's somebody I used to watch stream named Code Breather, and I remember coming by his streams, and he would program in Rust, or he programs in Rust. He was working on something called Surreal ORM. You can just Google that and it'll pop up. And he would be on his couch or in his bed programming, not at a desk, just on his couch, poor posture, fucking just hanging out. Um, and that kind of inspired me. Just thinking about that earlier, I was like, I could do that shit. Uh, so here I am. I'm literally laid up in my bed um, before bedtime. Okay, we're almost done here. Um, yeah, we need to do it in this procedure here because we cannot pass. It's going to be out of scope if we do that. So current. If anybody has like a better um, suggestion on how I program, I'm really all ears. At a certain point, you just got to get something fucking built, right? Like I don't know. To be honest, we're probably gonna rewrite all of the whole code base again, because technically this is all new code. I wrote most of the I guess net code of it. I guess the server. I built the server out, and I originally just friggin' like not pawned it. I just ported it over to the new build, and then that was ass, and it was spaghetti. Now here we are, rebuilt again, and it's starting to turn into spaghetti, trying to incorporate features. Um, what is this? What is this? Record. No, this is an error. Wait. Oh shit. Hold on. I'm doing this very wrong. If it's successful, it's not an error. Server event type routine. Yeah. Are we handling the case if it fails? Oh god, there's a cricket in my house. Everything's going wrong tonight, it seems. If it's successful, it's not an error, it's a routine. Um, routine. Um, okay, and then we do here. This one is routine. Am I missing something? Something's wrong. Why is this discolored? Users okay. Fuck. This is if we're looking for a specific Oh, okay, this returns all the records. So the one above, was that the one I was working on? Let me see here. This is why comments are freaking important. To use to return JSON or key cluster information with a collection name and record count. Oh, wait. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Wait. Where is it? What's the endpoint here? What's the projects? I did that earlier. So then we get into this shit. Project info. Here we go. Collections. All right. Clusters. This is also, it needs to be updated. Ah, okay, yeah. The length is 8, so that means we're saying we're targeting an actual cluster's name or like a specified cluster, which means we are trying to get the records within said cluster. So you successfully fetch records, but no records are found. I spelled were wrong as well. No records were, none were found. Okay. Um, right. Okay. That threw me for a freaking loop. My bad, really. Okay. So we have our string builder here. We don't care about that necessarily. Successfully fetched record is what it should be. Error. JSON builder. This just returns the record. Are we getting record? We do get record. Okay. Successfully fetched record. Record dot name. Oh, we're out of scope. Shit. Oh no, dude. We're out of scope. We could log it beforehand. Yeah, let's try logging it beforehand. And then. But that's for. Dang it. So what's the scope here? How are we out of scope? Parse cluster name. JSON builder. Record dot name. Where is that coming from? Records. Parse cluster. So for string. Shit. Okay, let's do this. Let's let point to no. Let's call it some new record for now. And do this, and it's going to be a new types or no lib dot parsed. Oh fuck, what would that be? Data dot parsed record. Okay, so we declare that there, and inside of here within the scope, so long as everything matches, some new record dot name some new record value equals record dot value. Okay, so now that is set in that scope, which means we have access to it here. So we could just do some new record. There we go, that solves that problem. And I guess after it's logged, we can delete or free some new record. I think that should be okay. Sometimes free, like, we log it. After we log it, we don't need it anymore. So we should be good to free it after that. Okay. Now, this is if we are filtering. Fuck. Okay, yeah, we can log that too. We're doing all right. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but it's it's something. So here, we also have to make our. Oh, I already did. Oh, I was here earlier. That's right. Okay. So it's not an error. It's a routine if we're successful. And also the route needs to change. So wait, where's the record name? Delete records. Oh, shit. Is it parsed? Hold on. Some new record. Hold on. Collection. Oh, it's looking for anything that matches, right? So we're searching or we're querying and filtering. Successfully queried for record. Parse query params, query string, query params. How would I want to log this? No records found. But no records found. Okay, and then those are mapped. Query params. Query params. Oh, it's too many. I'm not listing all. No, I'm not doing all of that. Fuck that. Nope. I need to move my sidebar to the bottom. I'm kind of tired of it being there. Query params dot limit. All right, I'll leave that be for now. I can always improve that. And we don't need to format the string. We can just do it as is. So we can do that. We are using the get method. All right, successfully queried for record. same thing. I'm not going to use specifics here because fuck that. Response just returns. We'll just clean this up. Wait, what's the difference between these two returns? Fetch full record for each record name. Yeah, we'll do the same thing. I don't care. I don't care. Alright, now this one is specifically for a record ID or name. So that one should be straightforward. Oh, and we're not using the shit. Also, this should be error, just not found. Server error. And then that should be logged as type. Oh yeah, we have to do this up here. Make a new user. So current user. This needs to be beneath that. Wait. What's going on here? Ah, dang it. Copy. Alright. And I know it looks funky. That is okay. That is alright. We're not too worried about that right now. Okay. And so this is going to be an error, a server error. And we are trying to find oh man, this is getting convoluted as fuck, and we're still only on the get method. There's still fucking 3 more to do. But I'm not gonna worry about all those tonight. In fact, I've already been streaming for like 30 minutes. We're not streaming, but recording this. Okay, so successfully fetched record. Wait. That's not the one I was supposed to be doing. Down here. Right? Yeah, this is where I'm at. Sorry. Successfully fetched record. No, this is an error. Failed to. why was this here? I don't remember why this was here. What did it look like before? This was return. Oh, it gets returned. That's right. All right. And I need to, man, I sadly, like, the more I look at the fucking server code, the more I'm just like, dude, there's problems. So like in certain places when a fetch fails, I'm throwing I'm throwing not found, but that's not actually entirely accurate because these return errors. These like fetch record returns an error. So in the event and when it returns an error, such as one of these conditions not being met or something like that, it's like it. I mean, I guess it could be not found, but it also could be an actual error. So I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I need to handle these a little bit better, but I really don't feel like going through 2,000 lines of this shit again right now. It's not even that much. I think this is the largest file in the project, though. 2,000. I think that's what I'm gonna call it, though. I can pick this up. You know what? Let me finish. We're almost done with the GET request. Definitely got a little complacent. What time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. Turn the brightness down on this thing. Okay, so let's continue on then. So if there is all right, this is a success. So it will be not that, and we'll be doing that, and then successfully successfully fetched record, failed, successfully fetched record, record name, and this is going to be routine. I actually might make it to where it's not like just routine. I might make it to where there's another one called success. Um, so success can mean good. And anywhere where I've done it as a routine in here, I can easily just go back and change that to success. And then that'll be good. All right. It is that's true. Okay, so boo 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 boo, and so this should be something different because right now we're still technically doing it by the ID. So these two here should be by the ID, not the record name. Um, so this one failed to do that, and this one succeeded in finding the record by ID, and then we just pass that. So that works pretty well. Um, Also, the route is a little wrong. This should be project name as well. there should be something that I can do, like, you know what? I'll leave it alone for now. I can fix that another time. Okay, and then what's next? Let's log. It's a record name. Before we return, we want to log it, and this is saying what? If it's failure. So I guess we can do the event is an error of some sort. Um, and we're going off the record name rather than, so this is fail to fetch record by the name. Record and then name. And that should be good. And then this one will be a success technically. But not found. No value assigned. There's a cricket in my freaking bathroom. I'll have to kill it after this. I successfully fetched record, but no value is assigned, and that's good. And then one more, and then we're good with this for the night. And then we'll have to try to compile it and make sure everything's good. I think I'm all right, but you never know. Righty, and then lastly, success right here. Success. Successfully fetched record. And there we go. All right, let me make sure. So this one is a increment. Get the ID. Oh shit, there's another one here. I won't worry about that. Okay, so this should be a success. All right, successfully. All right, please, do you compile? It does. Son of a bitch, there's no way. Not a single error? Damn, not at compile time, at least probably at runtime. Okay. Well, I've added logging to the Git handler. Chore add user specific logging to Git handler and issue number 43. Cool. Feels like way more lines than 73, 76. But there we go. So we're making some good progress here. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll upload to YouTube. Peace.